welcome back to my channel. Who's ready for some new makeup? I've got tons of new products. I've got Drugstore, I've got High-End, I've got some really exciting stuff that I've seen floating around the internet, like this Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. I was really excited to see this. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3. And then also I've got a full collection of Physicians Formula goodies to try out for you guys. I'm so excited because you guys know I love Physicians Formula, especially their butter blushes and butter bronzers. Whew! They're so good. So I'm excited to try these out. These are from the 80th anniversary collection, and they did send me these so that they could work with me on this video just so I could try out all the products and, you know, share my thoughts. Let's go ahead and get to trying out these makeup because I honestly don't think that I can hold off any longer. Hit that subscribe button right down below so that you're subscribed to my channel, and if you like watching videos about new makeup, testing new makeup, trying new makeup, stuff like that, make sure to turn the notification bell on because I do a lot of that, so you never want to miss a video. And let's go ahead and get into it. I always start with brows, so we'll just, you know, follow the normal pattern here. So I have this Foolproof Brow Powder from Benefit, like I mentioned. These are in the shades 3 and 5. I actually usually use the shade 4 for their Precisely My Brow, but we're gonna try the shade 3 out because I like to have my brows a little bit more on the light side. So here we go. That's so cute. It's literally in the shape of an eyebrow. I love that. And I like that they include like a lighter shade and a darker shade and kind of give you like a stencil so that you know where to apply it, because this will give you more of like a natural looking brow when you apply from lightest to darkest like that. So we're gonna just go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, this brow powder is actually like really creamy. It's not too pigmented, which I like because I don't like my brows to be too dark, honestly. So I use the lighter shade up here. Now I'm moving to the darker shade. Ooh, I do like that though. Then I'm just gonna set the brows with this Eyeliner Brow Control and Shape Gel. This is a long-lasting fixer gel. Oh, it has a big fat wand, which honestly I like because my brow hairs get kind of crazy sometimes. Seems pretty good so far. Also from Eyeliner, I wanted to try out this brow luminizer. This is the matte and shimmer dual-ended highlighter pencil. So I guess one side is shimmery and then one side's matte. I'm probably going to use the matte side today just to kind of clean up underneath. I usually do this with concealer, but since I just got this, I might as well try it out. It's actually like really creamy. Wasn't expecting that. Whenever I see like pencils like this, I always expect them to be dry, but this is actually nice. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in with my handy dandy little concealer brush. I do kind of think that Benefit product, it's not the right shade for me because I know for their other brow products, the shades 2, 4, and 6 are cool tone, and then 1, 3, and 5 are warm tones. And I definitely feel like this is turning a little warm on me, like it's almost starting to look red compared to my hair. I like the product, I just feel like my shade is wrong. Like I definitely need the shade 4. Okay, highlighted and ready to go. I'm dying to try out these foundations, the Physicians Formula Le Velvet Foundation, part of their 80th anniversary, like I mentioned. And all of these are limited edition, by the way. I just read that on the back. I'm gonna try out this shade Sand Beige. There are 4 shades in the collection, so hopefully this one matches me. I don't know why I always smell products, like, I don't know why, it's just a habit. I think I'm gonna try to take this on my F80 from Sigma and just kind of buff it into the skin. Ooh, it's so lightweight. Wow, I like honestly was not expecting it to be this lightweight, but it still has like pretty good coverage, I would say. Oh, wow. It feels like air on my skin right now. It's crazy. Has a really nice finish as well, like kind of like a velvety finish, almost like a velvet matte finish, but you can see it still has kind of like a natural finish to it as well, if that makes sense. So like a natural velvet matte. I don't usually film with my hair down because it always like gets in my way, but then so many of you are like, oh, we like you better with your hair down. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. We'll come back to some of the other products because there are a couple more products from this 80th anniversary collection. We've got 2 eyeshadow quads, we've got a highlighter, we've got some lippies, we've got 4 different lip colors from the collection, so I'll come back to those in a bit. But yeah, this collection is pretty new. I think it launched in August, so exciting stuff, exciting foundation. What shall we do next? I totally forgot to use primer, you guys. I legit had this primer all picked out and ready to go. Oh dear. Well, I mean, I put moisturizer on, so hopefully it's all right. Dang, the foundation is really sitting well on my skin, especially since I don't have a primer on. So I totally forgot to use this. Ugh, I hate when that happens. But we'll move back to the eyes now. I do not have an eye primer. Surprise, surprise. The primer that I have, I forget to use. The primer that I don't have, you know, we're gonna have to make do. I'm just gonna use my normal MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot because, like I said, I don't actually have a new primer that I've never tried before. So I just like to take a really small amount of this guy and just kind of buff it onto my lid with my Morphe brush. This is a Morphe R32. Alrighty, now moving back to eyes, there are two different eyeshadow palettes as part of the 80th anniversary collection, and I honestly do not know which one to choose because this one looks so beautiful because it's like all nudes. This is literally called Classic Nudes. That's the shade name of this. But I'm also kind of tempted to use this guy over here. This one is called Smoky Plums, and I mean, this shade right here, it's speaking to me. I just really, really like this shade. Whew! It's so buttery and pigmented. Oh my god. I don't know that I've ever tried Physicians Formula eyeshadows actually. This is my first time ever trying them, and oh my god, that was pigmented. Let me just do a full row of swatches at this point because, you know, we all want to see. We're gonna start off with the Smoky Plums eyeshadow quad. I'm gonna use this matte brown up here to start off our transition shade, and I'm applying that with a Morphe M573. Feels like the same or a similar formula to butter bronzer. You know how like it just kind of like glides on and you don't have to do too much work to blend it out? That's kind of what I'm feeling. That's the vibe I'm getting. I do just want to warm that shade up a little bit, so I think I'm going to take a little teeny tiny bit of this guy from the other palette, the Classic Nudes palette. I'm just applying that on the same exact brush just to warm up our transition. Then I think I'll move back into this guy, the Smoky Plums palette. So I'm going to take this dark matte brown and just kind of pack that onto the outer V and blend it inwards towards the crease. First thing I'm noticing about these shadows is they just blend out so effortlessly. It's insane. I'm gonna take that on a blending brush and kind of like blend that into the other shadows that we already have down. But it just creates such a beautiful gradient of colors this way. Look at that blend. That legit blends out like a high-end eyeshadow right there. Whew! And don't worry about this part, we gon' clean that up. Now I'm gonna go back into my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Again, sorry I don't have like a new primer because normally I would do it with that. But I'm just gonna kind of carve out this inner portion so that we can make a little bit like a cut crease, like a half cut crease. Even just that by itself is honestly really pretty. Woo! Then, I'm so excited for this. We are gonna go into this bad boy up here. Woo! Ooh, it is so pigmented. It's almost like a foiled shadow. It's that pigmented. Dude, I'm so impressed with that formula right there. It's showing pigment. It has that beautiful kind of like iridescence to it. It's everything. That shimmer shadow. Now I am gonna take a little bit more of this purple down here and just kind of like blend out the sides so that we get a nice little gradient going into that brown. Okay, honestly, you know I wouldn't say this if I didn't really believe it. You need these eyeshadow quads in your life, like 100%, because that is crazy. Whew! I just got knocked off my feet there. Should I do liner? I don't know. I kind of feel like doing liner as well. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints Liquid Eyeliner, and I just saw this at CVS. Yeah, that's where I was. I was at CVS and I saw like a whole new line of these. So I was like, well, let me try this out. It's not that black for me, honestly. Like, it's not applying that well, I feel. The applicator is okay for me. I'm not like a huge fan of felt tips normally anyways. I like just like a brush tip better, but it's really just the pigmentation's not there for me. I feel like there are so many other liners out there, even from the drugstore, that are more black than this one. So this one's probably not something that I would recommend to you guys. I definitely like the Maybelline one a lot better and the NYC liquid liner a lot better. I know this isn't a new product, but like I'm just dying to put some glitter right there for some reason. So I'm just gonna take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal real quick and just pop that in there. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Shake It Fresh Volume Mascara. This is actually really cool because apparently it's like you shake it and then it stays clump free and it stays like not dry. It helps it from not drying out basically, and I think that's a pretty cool concept. I like the wand on this guy actually. I really like big fat wands, and that's exactly what this one has. Then we're gonna move straight into lashes, and I'm trying out some Huda Beauty. I've never tried her lashes at all. I'm so excited because I've always wanted to try her lashes actually. So I have the Huda Beauty Lash Glue and also the Huda Beauty lashes in the shade Sasha, in the style Sasha. I usually have to cut my lashes just a little bit on the ends just so they're not too crazy on me. Oh, maybe I won't have to cut them. Well, we'll snip off just a little bit. I just find them more, not comfortable, but they just look a lot more natural when they actually fit your eye. You know what I mean? Or should I use this one called Nicole, number 14? I don't know. These ones look really pretty as well. Wait, let me just try these on real quick. Ooh, I'm gonna try these out. These are very different for me, like a very different style than what I'm used to. I'm still kind of cutting off just a smidge. Just gonna, oh, it's dark. It's actually black. Or like gray-ish. Whoa. I really enjoy those. Those are really pretty. Okay, we're gonna move back to the face now and finish that off. So I still have to add concealer. I didn't have that many new concealers. I do have Benefit Erase Paste. And this says it's a brightening camouflage for eyes and face. And I think that this is kind of like a corrector because it has that orangey undertone. So we'll try it underneath the eyes. And then I think I'm gonna go over it with the Benefit Boing Hydrating Concealer, just to see how they work. Whoa, I did not expect it to be this goopy, and I just dug my brush into that. It has a really nice like salmon-y color to it. So I'm just gonna buff that out really lightly with my little E20 from Morphe. Wow. Whoa, okay. That's honestly incredible. It really brightens up that area. And it almost blends out to be just a normal concealer color. Ooh, yes, Benefit, come through for me right now. That would be incredible, like if you ever have days where you just feel super tired, because it just like masked my dark circles like crazy. I'm just gonna go over that with the Boing concealer as well, just to see kind of like how it wears, because I'm interested. This is so cute! It's the cutest little packaging. Look at it, it's like a little eraser. It's almost like a balm, and it has concealer like right in the middle there, so it's supposed to be super hydrating here. This is a super sheer concealer, so I'm actually happy that I used that color correcting product right underneath. But this one is kind of cool because it just really hydrates that area. It legit feels like you are putting a balm underneath your eyes, so it's gonna be really good as far as like anti-aging goes. I feel like this is a good product to wear for everyday use because you are gonna get those moisturizing benefits for that delicate eye area. Cool, I really like that actually. These concealers, both of those, the new ones that I have, are for underneath the eyes obviously, so I'm just gonna go in with my normal Tarte Shape Tape on the rest of the face, just so that we could, you know, get this going, because I don't have any other concealers either. Now that we're concealed, I think I'm gonna go in with this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I don't think I've ever tried this. I was looking in my collection for a translucent powder that I have never tried. I know this isn't a new product, but I don't think there are any new translucent powders out there right now that I've heard of at least. So I'm gonna try this out. I've never tried it before, I don't think. That really mattifies your skin right away. That's nice actually. That's a really nice powder. It really does kind of make your skin look poreless over here. Next up is going to be contour, and I'm going to try out this Pure Cosmetics Contour Diaries Ultra Matte Contour Palette, but I'm so beyond excited for this. So this is from Real Techniques, and it's the Blend and Blur Finish Contour Sticks, and supposedly you can use this for powders or creams. So today we're gonna be using it with powders, but I think this would be sick for creams too. I've never used a contouring brush that's like one of those toothbrushy ones. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna try out the shade Secret first and just kind of see how that goes, and I'll build it up darker if I need to. Whew! dude. This contour brush. You can really get into those hollows there, which I like a lot. The contour powder is just a little bit patchy, I feel. It's hard for me to see this side of my face. Have you ever noticed that, like, I don't know why, like the shape of my face, like it's really difficult for me to like look at this side. Anyways, I feel that the contour powder is a little bit patchy, but I do really like the brush. So the brush was a check for me. The contour powder, I felt like it was blending out well, but then it did come off a little bit patchy. For bronzer, I'm gonna be trying out this BH Cosmetics Satin Bronzer. Ooh, I like the sound of that. And this is in, I don't know if this has a shade. I think that there's probably only one shade because I don't see a shade on here. Oh, sorry, it's Tropical Tan is the shade name. And I'm just gonna use pressing motions to kind of blend that contour and bronzer together, and hopefully this will kind of mask the patchiness that the contour shade had. This is just a little bit too warm for me, for my preference, you know? It's just a little bit on the warm side, especially if you do not blend it in. Like, I am sitting here and really trying to blend this in. I just am picking up a small amount of product and then kind of like trying to blend out the edges to make it fit my skin a little bit better. But yeah, it's just slightly on the warm side. But I do really like their packaging. Like, BH Cosmetics stepping it up right there, because BH, if you don't know, is like a pretty affordable brand, and I like that they are putting effort into like their packaging and stuff. Okay, actually once I blend that out, it's pretty nice. I like that. I would use it again, you know? I will say that it has a very nice formula to it. Whether the shade is correct for me or not, I do think that the formula is really nice because it blends out so nicely, you know? I'm gonna go in with some highlight now, and this is going back to the 80th anniversary collection from Physicians Formula. This is the Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls. Ooh, it looks pretty from that. It is very icy. Just placing that right on the tops of the cheekbones there. Wow. It's so pretty. I actually really like this shade for this specific eye makeup that I put on today. Oh, dude, that's beautiful. Very, very pigmented, very blinding, and it's blending out really nice and easy as well. There is little specks of glitter, so something to keep in mind, whether that's your thing or not. I'm really feeling it though. I like it a lot. Very, very, very impressed. So far I've been very impressed with the whole collection, so yay! Okay, what else do we have next? Blush. I'm gonna go into this Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and I believe this is coming out in their holiday collection. So I got this in PR, but it just looks so beautiful. I'm gonna take this middle shade right here. Generally, I find that Hourglass products, especially cheek products like highlights and blushes, to be a little bit more on the subtle side. So we'll see about this. Oh, it's actually like more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Might have applied a little too much there. One thing I like about Hourglass products is like they all seem to have this subtle glow to them, so you just get this almost like effervescence to your skin. Effervescence, ooh. Okay, what else do we have to do? I'm gonna add some, dropping everything and anything right now. I'm gonna add some mascara to the bottom lashes just to finish off the eyes. I'm not going in with, oh, well, let me try out this liner. I wanted to try out this Pure Cosmetics liner. It's the On Point eyeliner pencil, and it's in the shade Not Sorry. I thought this would be like a cool shade to use for this look because it's kind of like gray. I thought that this sort of eyeliner would be a lot creamier. They do have kind of like a hard formula, and I wouldn't say that it's like the most pigmented liner in the world, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? But I mean, it's a nice color. And then just to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna add on a coat of that shaky mascara. This is a very liquidy mascara, so be careful on your bottom lashes. But it doesn't clump, so they said that right. See what I mean, guys? I got a little bit right there. I was even trying to be careful, and it's such a wet formula. But I personally like wet formulas, but this is like really wet. And the last step is just gonna be to add on a lip color. So let's see what we got here. This is the shade Nude. It has like a pretty unique little applicator there. So that's the shade Nude. What else do we have? The collection has 4 different shades in here. This one is red. Ooh, that's That's actually a really pretty red. Then we've got Coral. And this last one is called Berry. I'm in between doing nude or berry. I'm gonna go with the shade nude, surprise, surprise. These are more on the sheer side, but they are so moisturizing. Like when I'm applying it, it almost feels like I'm applying a thick lip balm or something. It's really, really nice formula, very creamy, very moisturizing. And the shape of the product, it actually makes it super easy to create really crisp lines and kind of like crisscross over the Cupid's bow to make that nice and sharp. Then just to finish everything off, I'm gonna set this down with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Whoa, this has the strongest little pump thing I have ever felt in my life. Oh, wow, that's actually really nice. Smells a little bit like alcohol though, not gonna lie. And that is the finished look. I am honestly very, very, very impressed with the majority of the products that I tried out today, which is kind of crazy because, I mean, that was a lot of new makeup and the majority of it did impress me a lot. These lashes, whew, I love the lashes, love the foundation. It's wearing really nicely. It still feels very lightweight, got a very flawless finish because of the powder as well, and the eyeshadows were amazing. What else did I even try out? The highlighter, whoo, look at that glow. I love it. Overall, pretty darn impressed with the majority of the products. The only products that I would say I would not recommend are probably the liner, just because it's not that pigmented. And then also the contour powders were a little patchy in my opinion, but other than that, I'm pretty darn impressed. So I think that's gonna be it from me. Comment down below if there's anything new coming up that I should try out or just something that you're excited about. You know, I'm here for it. I'm here for the new makeup talk. I'm always here for it. So if there's anything new coming out that I should, you know, try out, test out for you guys, review, let me know in the comment section and let me know what you're most excited about out of the stuff that I just try it out. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That way I know that you guys want to see more videos like this where I'm testing out new makeup, doing full face of first impressions and stuff like that. And subscribe! Don't forget, if you're still here by the end of this video, because I'm sure it's going to be a long one, then make sure to subscribe so that you never miss a video and, you know, my videos will just pop up, especially if you turn on the notification button, the notification bell right there. And subscribe to my vlog channel as well if you want to see more of me, more of my everyday life, behind the scenes, PR unboxings, and stuff like that. And that, my friends, is going to be it from me. Remember, you are beautiful and signing out. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.